What's up, guys? Welcome back to another ball review. This time we're reviewing the Turbo X from Ebonite, which is a brand new bowling ball, but an older nameplate from the Ebonite brand. And today we're running a 12 strike challenge in 15 shots or less. And if I don't do it in 15 shots, one of you guys out there is getting a free bowling ball. You just got to stick around to find out how. We like to mirror these shots, so for you guys who are right-handers out there, you can get a little bit better of a visual feel of what this ball might do for you. All around. From the pins to my ratings, 10.
All right, thanks for watching, guys.
Thanks for watching another ball review with the House Bowling. I'm Packy Hanrahan, your host. 1 for 1, we're done. We'll talk to you guys a little bit, but I got to get a couple shots on it. That was shot literal number 1. Maybe a 2 for 2? Maybe not. Yeah, maybe I don't roll it with 5 degrees of rotation dead up the back. Otherwise, I'll never strike. 1 for 2. Positive self-talk. After my first 2 shots, plus like a couple warm-up shots, I think this ball is gonna be better when I throw it slow than when I throw it fast. But for the ball review, I'm gonna throw it a little fast because I think it gives me the best chance to get 12 of 15. So bad. This is a split. This technically is a split. Currently 1 for 2, but my chances for shot number 3 being a strike, they ain't done yet. For you guys who don't watch the channel that often, every time that I split, or anybody on the channel splits, we give them the opportunity to make the split and it counts as a strike. Even when we're doing a 12 strike challenge. And we're 2 of 3, just like that. Like I said, this ball I think would be a little bit better if I threw it slower rather than just a million miles an hour. So I'm gonna switch. 2 of 3. Two pins still on the deck when we're done. The reason that I said I think that ball would be better if I threw it slower rather than harder, this is the fresh house shot. The last ball video I did, I was bowling on something a little chalked up, so it actually didn't hurt to throw it a little harder, keep it a little more in front of me. But now that we're bowling on the fresh house shot, I think this ball would be a little bit better used once there is a little bit of hook. So instead of bowling until there's hook, I'm just creating the hook by throwing it slow.
It's making that strong motion that you want to see, but not overhooking.
We're gonna go a couple further right. I threw it slow, it looked really good, but it came in like super high flush, so we're gonna move a couple. This one looks phenomenal through the pins. It definitely is hooking a bunch down lane. The further in I've moved, the slower I throw it, the more it hooks down lane and the better it looks through the pins. Which to me is like the staple of a versatile bowling ball, where you can move left and throw it hard, you can move right and throw it slower and have it still get the 7 out down lane. It's like the further right I move and the slower I throw it, I'm not worried about the 7, I'm worried about the 8 because it's just driving through the pins so hard.
Is it a solid symmetric?
It is a solid symmetric. Solid purple symmetric. I will say like the dark solid color bowling balls are always phenomenal. Like just from a visual standpoint and a performance on lane. I mean, if we're talking like the whole Stealth brand, the GB5, like it's those 2 dark, like a dark blue and a black, like any combo of those has always been phenomenal.
It's purple, so you're gonna like it.
Rolled that one a little bit. 4 of 6. We gonna need to do some strike. I feel like throwing it slow and hooking it is always best for like tournament play, but not always best for league play. 5 of 7. Overall reactions to this ball, if I'm trying to categorize it, does it fit in a tournament bag? Does it fit in a house shot bag? Right now, I'd probably put it in both just because of the performance that I'm making. But if I had to put it in one or the other, I'd probably put it in my tournament bag. But again, I'm 7 shots in with the ball, so there's still plenty to discover. We'll talk about it again in a couple shots. I'll say it looks like some other balls that we've made recently, like
Hammer Effect.
The Hammer Head. I mean, it kind of looks like the Hammer Head shape, but a little cleaner. Or like a GB5, but a little weaker than that. I was actually in between. I think I need to roll a little more because when I was getting my hand around it with it being in that weaker category, but not weak category, on the fresh house shot, sometimes it was shooting it a little too far, which is where you saw the 7 pin, but rolling it a little more, got it to pick up a couple feet sooner, and now we're 6 for 8.
It looks like just like a slightly cleaner Effect Tour.
Oh, the Effect Tour would be a great comparison for this ball. Even though the Effect Tour is an asymmetric bowling ball, this one compared to a Effect Tour would actually be pretty solid because the Effect Tour is a smaller core for an asymmetric ball and shoots shoots down lane and makes a nice strong shape. This one in that slightly weaker category than those bowling balls where it actually gets down lane a little bit better. I think it's truly just the surface that it comes out the box. So if you wanted to make it your effector, you wanted a newer ball than an effector, you could hit this with a little surface and it actually hook earlier and make a similar shape. Not the same shape, it'd still be a little more down lane than that effector, but similar.
It looks like if you start 7-pinning with the effector, you can move a little right with that one and it would finish.
Absolutely. 6 of 9, that means I need to go back 6.
That was pretty good.
That was good.
That was the Seneca special.
That was the Seneca special. That is the reason that I struggle at league here, game 3. I have to get a little further right, but I do not ever know what ball to throw to get it to strike like 9 shots that game. Because when I get to this zone, I have a hard time striking. So I'm actually gonna go back left, throw it harder again, and try and rattle out the back 6 for you guys. The pin helicoptering up top. 7 of 10. If I could, and I will at the end of the video once I haven't completed my 12 strike challenge, or maybe I have. Either way, I'll make sure to hit it with some surface, like a 2000 pad, just to knock this shine off of it and show you guys kind of where I would fit this ball if I was to put it in my tournament bag on a longer pad, or a fresher pattern. If I really wanted to use it game 1, I would definitely hit it with surface. Do it. Do it. Instead of moving, I tried to just sit in that same spot and throw it harder, which made me nervous about the 7-pin again. That ball's continuing plenty. It's getting down there for free, and then it's kicking right pretty good. I think this would be a great complement to, like you said, the effector. It's just a little further down lane, a little sharper off the spot. I can move in across the lane. Currently, I'm in improper conditions to throw this ball and shoot like a monster 830. 8 of 11. Hook. Hook. 9 of 12.
Yeah, I need 3 more.
Locked and loaded. Like I talked about in the beginning, we're actually giving away a bowling ball, which whether it's this one or not, it will be a brand new bowling ball in your hands on your doorstep. There's a couple rules you gotta follow. The first one, you gotta be a subscriber of the channel. There's plenty of you out there over here that aren't subscribers of the channel yet, but you watch a ton of our videos. So just click that subscribe button. Well, you have to be a subscriber. The second rule is that you have to click that link down below in the description and fill out your email for us. That way we can email you if you win a bowling ball. We will not contact you down below in the comments, but we will email you reaching out for your address and your name, so that way we know where to send the bowling ball to. Should I move? Nah, no way, no move, just harder. That's too good. That's too good. 10 of 13. We're entering bowling ball territory. 2 strikes in 2 shots. All right, boom, boom. Hook. Hook. Can you tell once it gets close that I start trying way more?
Yeah.
It's like, I'm like, la, 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 and then it's like, all right, I can't miss, and we're posting every shot, and we're hitting a target every shot.
Walking it out to the right.
Yeah, I've learned for the cameras, always walk them out to the right. This is the last shot. We're either giving away a bowling ball or we're not. I would say, I talked a little bit about tournament bag versus house shot bag. I'd put it in both still. It's gonna be better in a tournament scenario for me than it is on a house shot, but as the transition happens, if a house is hooking a little bit more, this is gonna be perfect on a house shot. So for those of you who are a little more rev dominant and a little speed challenged like myself, this is gonna be great for tournament. It's gonna be a ball you can bring out all the time. For those of you who are speed dominant, it's gonna be great for you in house shots and in tournament. So I think there's a spot in your bag for this ball for everybody. It's like a super versatile piece, but there are situations where you need to throw. One of those situations is right here, right now, clocking in at 19 miles an hour off my hand. It's probably like 20 and a half off my hand.
Just miss up the lane and get away with it?
I was like chuckling to myself on the approach. Hear what I said when I was up there? All right, now, I said in the middle of the video, I think this ball would be best after I cracked it with a little bit of surface. So I'm gonna hit it with a 2000 pad, take the shine off it, and see, can I move in a little bit and crack it with some surface? I'm not gonna use a spinner. I'm not gonna put a ton of pressure. I'm just gonna take a little bit of that shine off the bowling ball and see what we can make this thing do after we crack it a little bit. All right, so right here, right now, I'm gonna move in 8 and try and hook it a little bit. Was standing on 15, now I'm gonna stand at 23. Slow it down. That was close. It was also a horrible shot. We'll give it 2 more. I'll strike twice. I think this ball's awesome, so quick little double and then we'll cut this video out. Like I told you guys, once I hit it with surface, I can actually create a little bit more room and the ball looks good going through the pins. So I'll throw one more strike, opening up my angles with a little bit of surface. Like I said, it's not much. If I was to do this before a tournament, I might hit it with 1,000 and then throw it a bunch just to get that surface kind of rubbed off on the ball. But for right now, we got the 1,500 on it, pretty fresh.
Ball doesn't quit.
Yeah, the ball never quits. You can move right and it might go too far down lane, but it doesn't hook early and stop hooking. So that is my Turbo X review for you guys out there. I think this ball is gonna be an absolute staple in my bag. It's an old nameplate on a new ball. I love it. You guys are gonna love it. It's a ball for all styles. So you can get yours at Buddy's Pro Shop down below in the comments. We're gonna do a collab with them very soon, so be on the lookout. Until then, we'll catch you guys in the next video. Now that you're all subscribers, we love you. Appreciate it. Bye.